VYPE Media here. We're at Kingwood Lacrosse. We're here out at a clinic this weekend. Can you just give us a little background information on this clinic that you're doing today?
Yeah, so we're doing a tri-lacrosse event, and so what we did was we purchased a whole lot of sticks, free to sign up. Anybody who came out was getting a stick. Try to take them through some of the basics, teach them a little bit about lacrosse, and give them a no-cost option to try the game before signing up.
Okay, cool. What's the history behind the program? Like, when did you guys start?
The program goes back before I moved into the area,
Okay.
so I don't know the exact year, but the program was one of the top 2 programs in Houston for a while. As the sport grows, areas section off, start new teams. It's a board-run situation in terms of it's the participation you're getting from the community. So as that changes, there's fluctuations. Basically, we're here trying to make the program, for lack of a less commonly used term, great again.
What's the goals that the program has set forward for this year and years going forward?
So our goal is, as always, send as many possible varsity competent players up to the high school level. That right now is going to depend on how many guys we got, and that's the number we want to send. Long-term goals, we want to be the best team in the city. We want to be the best team in the state. We want to send as many people as we possibly can that can play varsity lacrosse or are ready to learn how to play varsity lacrosse to the high school team so they can be the best team they can be.
Who are some coaches that help out a lot during the program? Just some names and some of their achievements that they've helped with.
I think we have a great situation here. Right now, a lot of the people involved are parents who have played before, and really more importantly, there's alumni who have come back and said, hey, I want to help. Hey, I played in college. Hey, I played here 10 years ago. I want to be involved. And you know, if there's more out there, we'll definitely take them. We want to talk to you. But right now, we got a couple guys who are in their 20s still. They used to play, and they want to come help.
It's probably the way to go. Kind of have the legacy come back, keep the alumni coming back, and they'll bring their kids and, you know, some former family members. So that probably helps definitely that situation. So how do you handle the player evaluations and performance of players whenever you do decide?
I think one of the unique things about lacrosse is there's no position prototype. If you take any other sport, you can look at a guy and you say, oh man, he's a pitcher, he's a tight end, he's an outside linebacker, he's a goalie, he's a soccer guy, he's a point guard, he's a power forward. In lacrosse, there's no prototype. Whatever your capabilities are, whatever your body type whatever your body type is, you can find a way to be useful. You can find a way to be successful. The game has so many different situations. There's man down, there's man up, there's face-offs, there's defense, offense. Sometimes it's just who can run the ball 60 yards faster than everybody else. These guys can use every single skill that they've learned in every other sport, use it on a lacrosse field, and be successful in a very short amount of time. So at the end of the day, all the player evaluations are individual. We're not looking for specific traits. We're looking for what you can do. If you're a guy who can hustle and pick the ball up, we'll use you. If you're a guy who can catch and shoot, we'll use you. If you're a guy who has vision, we'll use you. And if you're a guy who can hit, we'll use you.
A pitch to join the lacrosse sport. If you're playing another sport like football players, basketball players you're talking about, what's something you can tell them that can kind of maybe give them a chance to try out in lacrosse?
So a couple things. Lacrosse is one of the older sports on earth. It is the first American sport. Because of that, you get the same thing you get with the ancient combat sports. It trains you. Originally, it was used to train you for war. It was used to settle disputes. You're getting everything that people look for in sport in lacrosse. It's probably the purest team sport in terms of what you get out of it. It's very free form. It's very creative. Whatever you can do with it, you get to do with it. In terms of translations from high school to college, men's lacrosse is the highest high school to NCAA participation rate in all sports. Just by the nature of the sport, lacrosse uses more players and more quality minutes than every other sport. A quality roster is using at least 50% more guys than the next largest sport. There's unlimited subs. It's subs through the box, like hockey almost. You're going up and down the field like soccer. It's physicality of football, strategy of basketball. I mean, it's got a lot. It's got a little bit of every sport, and that's one of the things that makes it excellent. But I think in lacrosse gives you the most opportunity to be yourself and contribute in a meaningful way in a meaningful program. And I think lacrosse is the #1 option for Kingwood to be not just a statewide powerhouse, but a countrywide powerhouse.
This is VYPE Media. We're over here at Kingwood Lacrosse. Appreciate you for having us out. Look forward to seeing how you guys do this year, and good luck. Appreciate it, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.